It's only day one on the job for Barack Obama, but we're already seeing a shift in policies from the previous president. Obama is already looking at closing Guantanamo Bay. Matt McFarland joins us now live from the newsroom with more on that story. Good evening, Matt.
Good evening, Jim. Well, it's believed the president wants to close the detention facility on Cuba within the year. In the meantime, he's putting a stop to any of the trials that are currently going on there.
Lawyer Greg Rinckey knows a thing or two about military trials. A former JAG attorney, he was recently selected to serve as a civilian defense counsel for detainees on Guantanamo Bay. But now his future and that of his defendants could be up in the air.
President Obama could be leaning towards shutting down Guantanamo Bay and trying these detainees potentially in federal court, maybe not through military tribunals, which is a big shift from the way that the Bush administration had been going.
The Associated Press is reporting President Barack Obama would like to close the detention center within a year. Each case would be reviewed with some detainees being released. Those that are deemed dangerous would be transferred to another facility and put on trial.
It's very concerning from a defense perspective because you could have judges that have very little military experience and not understand the complications that occur on the battlefield.
Already a judge agreed to the president's request on suspending proceedings on Guantanamo for 4 months. As a defense attorney, Rinckey isn't too fond of the delay. He says it's important these detainees and their rights are protected. He feels if we don't apply due process, how could we expect another country to do the same for our prisoners of war in the future?
These are detainees that have been held for 8 years. We're almost going on a decade of holding these people. Another 120 days where nothing is going to happen. And also, the defense is really not able to prepare because we don't know. Are we preparing for military tribunals or are we preparing for federal court? So it really does not benefit the defense.
Now, currently there are 245 detainees being held on Guantanamo Bay. Rinckey says he's hopeful a new legal system can be developed to deal with the detainees' issues he's calling complex and unique. Reporting live from the newsroom, Matt McFarland, News Channel 13.
Thank you, Matt.